We're about a month away from one of Buffalo's most beloved traditions. We're talking about the St. Patty's Day Parade. This year, the parade will be held on the actual feast day of St. Patrick, March 17th. Good evening, everyone. But as News 4's Rachel Monjovi tells us tonight, there is a movement to keep Buffalo Bishop Richard Malone from marching in the parade.
The St. Patrick's Day Parade has been a Buffalo tradition for almost 80 years. It's about honoring St. Patrick, the Irish contributions to the area, and the Irish Catholic heritage. But this year, some are calling for a change in the leaders of the parade.
It's not whether the bishop is in a parade. The parade is a question because him being bishop is a question right now.
James Faluzak, a survivor of clergy sex abuse, says he doesn't believe Bishop Richard Malone should make a public appearance at the St. Patrick's Day Parade. He says the bishop continues covering up the church scandal, and many are still calling on him to resign.
It is a slap in the face, not just to victims, but to ordinary Catholics.
Some others feel the same way. Dozens of people signed a petition calling on Malone to remove himself from the parade. The bishop has been a fixture in the parade for decades. He marches alongside community members and many other elected Western New York leaders.
The questions of who should participate and who can participate are really questions of the committee that puts on the St. Patrick's Day Parade. We don't try to include or exclude everyone.
The United Irish American Association organizes the parade and says the decision should be left to the diocese. Bridget Knott, who coordinates parade participants, says the diocese has been part of the parade for as long as she can remember.
The bishop is the leader of the Catholic Diocese in Buffalo. That's up to them whether or not he would march.
Now, we reached out to the Buffalo Diocese for comment. They said the bishop is usually near the front of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. He will be celebrating Mass the morning of. Ryan Johnson will be leading this year's parade as the Grand Marshal. Rachel Monjovi, News 4.